A breakout is what happens exactly after a consolidation. It is the signal that certainty is back in the market and that we're ready to move on and continue the trend or change the trend and change the direction in the market. It is similar to a person that wants to get out of a relationship and then they're single again and they do all the things that they were holding on to and not doing when they were inside of the relationship. I know it sounds horrible, but that is a good example of what it is. It is a period of tension, and then we break the tension and we're free again to move and resume the movement. And that's how the chart shows it clearly with the price action. Now I'm going to give you a few examples. This is a very simple concept to understand. You're going to get it very fast. But what's important right now is to know that it happens after a consolidation. It happens after a period of certainty. And the reason why it looks the way it looks is because market was uncertain for a period of time, and then suddenly it is certain and ready to move. Breakouts. Breakouts look like very impulsive candles getting out of the zone where market was uncertain at a point. So you have a square for a consolidation and market is bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and suddenly boom, it goes out. Or you have a consolidation like this one and then market is going like this, boom, 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 and it gets out of the consolidation. And if we go to the chart and we see the consolidation we have right here, we're gonna notice a huge candle after a while. We're talking about September, 17th of September, 12th until the 22nd of September at 11. And then you can see that all of the candles during that time, they were bouncing in the inside of the square that defines the consolidation. And then suddenly one huge candle just drops out of the square, telling you what? That the market is ready to continue. And it did. Look at this. It did. It kept going down and down and down. But let's just look at another one here. You see? Another period of consolidation, just very small candles. Nothing is happening, it's moving to the right. And then boom, one huge candle that is moving in volume more than all of these candles together. You can put them all together and it still is not as big as the size of that candle getting out of that square. And that is a breakout. And we can look at another one here. We have consolidation here, a lot of candles in the price action. You can look at that and it's just like a bunch of wicks. And then boom, one huge candle just gets out and another one follows and gets out of the square. That is a breakout. And so those breakouts, we got to learn how to use them. Some people just focus on, we have another one here. Some people just sometimes focus on a breakout and then they enter. But I don't know if you've noticed that usually after a breakout, market retraces again and then it continues going. That's why it's important to look at the context of like where you are applying everything that you're learning. And hopefully in the next few modules that we're going to be covering trading in week 4, you can put everything together and make sense of it. You're going to see how cool it is to have support, resistance in a trend with a breakout and a consolidation, and study the price action and get a beautiful trading idea out of all those things put together. You know, it has to work perfectly. Everything has to be aligned for it to give you a result. And then you can backtest that and you can try it and try it and try it until you develop your own trading system and you feel comfortable with it and you're ready to make money. So, as you can see here, the way that I personally use it is that I identify the consolidation, and when I see the breakout, to me is a signal of continuation, but I don't enter there because you remember the part where I was talking about the trends? You don't want to enter at the lower part of a downtrend. You want to enter on the higher side when it's coming back up, right? So even though breakouts are a great signal, I see a lot of traders getting in after a breakout and then they start facing drawdown, because usually after a market is resumed, you got to understand that in order for the trend to continue, it has to keep creating peaks on its way down. And so it's a great signal of continuation, but it doesn't entirely mean that's your best entry point, all right? So I hope you understood that, and I hope you can keep looking for areas where big candles come out of consolidations and come out of squares and patterns, and you can practice and hopefully train your eye to see them more clearly without having to depend on a course like this for you to practice. So download the exercises, complete them, and I'll see you in the next module.